Hello everyone, it's Lottie from Cancer is a Lifestyle. Now I have mentioned this once before, but a lot of my crocheting supplies that I've gotten, I've actually inherited it from one of my brother's grandma-in-law. And when she passed away, I just kind of, nobody else in the family crafted in any way, so they passed it on to me. Now she had tons of stuff, and I mean, because she was well into her 80s when she passed, probably most likely approaching 90s if I remember, and she accumulated a lot of stuff over the years. And also, since she was not just a crocheter, but she knit, she sewed, she did a lot of crafts. I mean, there are just a lot of things that I got back, I got in these bins. So, and a lot of the stuff I found were these crocheting books, like from the 1980s. And I wanted to share at least 5 of them with you to show you, just kind of go back in time and look at the differences of the crocheting magazines we have now and what we had back then. So first of all of these are Annie's Pattern Club. So I guess this was just something that went on, like we have different yarn clubs now and all. I guess they had an Annie's Pattern Club where you actually received a book. And this one right here is a showcase of all the different pot holders that you can make. And I've noticed that a lot of this, as I'm looking through it, it was very ornate. There were a lot of fun stuff. Like, look at this pot holder. That's just awesome. Very crafty. And like I said, I was looking at some of these pictures. Here's one of the raccoon. And as I'm looking through them, they actually had, they even give you a pattern. Like here, see, there's an actual pattern that you can put the dimensions and all. And I've also found that, or they would give you like this little paper inside with the dimensions also. But look at this ladybug. Can you guys see that? Because I'm in my kitchen and it's very sunny today. So they had a lot of fun characters. Like, look at this one of radishes. And these are all pot holders, by the way. And here is this. Oh, here's the pot holder in it. And that's the one where it fell out, the little dimensions, and this is of a lion. Just fun stuff. And as I was looking at, and then of course they also had in the middle book like different dimensions there on how to do your owl. Very, very nice books. And I've also mentioned, but noticed that, as I'm looking through these, there's more patterns inside the dimensions, that they were all kind of small. I don't, she had quite a few magazines, and almost, and they were all like this size. Look at this fun pot holders. Isn't that awesome? So this is just like one book of different, let me see other fun stuff that I can show you. And then in the back it will show you like the different back issues. So I wonder if any of you ever had an Annie's Pattern Club or belonged to it. So here's another one I'm going to show you, and this is like the normal one that you would get every month. And I think it, because that other one was just a pot holder collection, but this is the standard one that they would send. And look at all those. And just a lot of fun crafters. Like here's a kitty. Like, I mean, these things are so big right now, right? Look at that. Kitty is adorable. And look at this tomato basket. Now these are not crocheted. These I believe are, it's material, it's actually fabric. So I guess in this one not only had crocheting, but they had other, any kinds of crafts. But here's a diaper stacker. I mean, how awesome are these things? Like, so awesome. Let me see some other cool stuff that we can make. And of course, they came with the usual pattern, you know, the dimensions and all. Here's an ice cream. It's awesome. Let's see, what else do they have in here? And just, I've noticed that, look at the soap dispensers. But I remember that that's how it was. Remember when they would do the, like almost every bathroom I went in when I was young, like you could tell she was a crocheter. There was always a tissue holder that was crocheted, you know. Here's a nice one of a rug. But these are just, like I noticed, they're really fun to look at, and they have so many different, my goodness, look at the scrubbies from 1983. Look at that. That is awesome looking. Okay, here's another one. I'm going to show you 5 like randomly, and it was called the Annie's Pattern Club. Just awesome looking. And I actually was looking at these. Look at this nice one right here of the style. Because a sweater coat. Because someone I know is having a little girl. She asked me if I had any patterns of little baby dresses, and I was looking through them. Look at this one where you combine the actual material with the crocheted top for little girls. Oh, guys, did you see the little gloves that she is wearing that are actually crocheted too? That is amazing. That's awesome. But I mean, these are just awesome things. They also had a lot of, oh, here's a cool thing. A counting book to make for your child. But it seems like they just had a lot of fun, you know, different activities, you know, I mean, crafts that you could, you know, just for the heck of it. Oh my goodness, look at the socks on this. So I had a lot of fun looking through these with my, you know, as I'm looking for different patterns to give her, and just awesome things. Let me see some of the, look at this great kids activity apron that was sewn on. Just a lot of fun stuff. And you know what, this stuff is in such awesome condition to these magazines. Like, you know, you wouldn't think, look at this jewelry roll, and it's crocheted and then lined with fabric. So yeah, so I had a lot of fun looking through them. Here's another, this is a needlecraft special from Annie's. So I'm just really curious, did any of you, if anyone actually belonged to this club, and did you actually make anything? Here's some nice embroidery with the towels. Just a lot of fun stuff. I often see, look at this flapper hat. I often see different people sharing their crocheting books and all, but I thought maybe you would enjoy seeing a lot of these older ones. So, oh my goodness, this almost looks like, yeah, Mile a Minute vest. Look at this. That is so awesome. So just little fun things like that, I thought I'd share it with you. And it had a lot of items, not just crocheting, but sewing. I do know that she entered a lot. There's also a lot of like contests that people could enter in these. And I know that she entered in a few of them too. There's a nice pillow and blanket set. And I think she did a Christmas scene, you know, with the homes, with the little houses and things like that. She made a whole bunch of crafts like that, and she actually won. Let me see. Any else? Look at these fun children's hats. Look at that. That is just cool. Some cool things. So let's see one more. And let's see. Time to crochet. Here's another one. That's the last one I'm going to show you. This is just all crocheting. Remember, here's the tissue boxes that we so famously. I remember those in the bathrooms. let me see, where's the, oh, look at these beautiful baby dresses. And one for a boy and one for a girl. I mean, a little pant set. Just gorgeous. I hope you guys can see those. But where's that tissue boxes that I remember? Oh, let me show you. Oh, look at this. A yarn caddy that you can crochet. How awesome is that? That's beautiful, actually. And just a lot of fun stuff. And okay, here's your tissue box holder. Do you guys remember these? I used to see them like all the time in people's bathrooms. Like, you know, like people have a cover for their teapot, you know, and it was the same thing when it came to tissue boxes. Everybody had a holder, and it was crocheted. Here's a cool game made from crochet. It's the ring toss, where they crochet that. I hope you can see that from the glitter. Glare, not glitter. But I just thought I would share some with you. Here's a fun kangaroo planter for your plant. And just a lot of these nice little patterns that she had, and she has a lot of these different, just a lot of fun. Here's one of a soap caddy that has been crocheted by a, can you see that? It's so, the glare. Here you go. A soap caddy. That's where you put your soap in. That's been crocheted and made. That's awesome. A turtle. But I thought I'd just share these with you. And I wonder if anyone has ever been in a club right here. Oh my goodness, I have to show you guys. Do you guys remember these? Oh wait, let me see. I'm going to move this so you don't get that glitter. Do you guys remember these? The bathroom covers, the toilet, the rug, and all of that. Can you see that? That is actually a cool one. Look at that. I actually remember all that. The glare is just horrible. Sorry. I actually remember that. So I am interested if any of you have ever belonged to this club, or maybe your moms, or do you have any old catalogs like this from, you know, vintage crocheting books or magazines? It's just so much fun to look back and look at a lot of these patterns. They're really, you know, my mom used to knit, and she used to knit cardigans and matching hats for the grandkids. You know, when they were little, they all had, you know, homemade sweaters for the winter. And so I just thought I'd share that with you. I would love to know if you guys have any, or if you guys remember Annie's Pattern Club. All right, thank you so much for watching, you guys. Hit the like button if you like this video, and subscribe if you haven't. And otherwise, have a wonderful day, you guys. Bye-bye.